Hello, everybody, and welcome back to my channel. We are here to talk some shit.
I'm excited.
I'm ready.
This is our second time trying to
is.
do this, girl, because I don't know what it is with us lately with starting these videos. It's becoming a little bit difficult and a little bit redundant,
It's
girl.
the intro.
It
Well, no,
is.
because I keep wanting to like change up my intro because I'm like I've been saying the same thing for like so long. So then I'll say something different, and then I'm like,
You need to bring back Bitch Airways, girl. It needs to be
You
like
think?
us talking, cut to that, and then us
I
just
need
get into
to.
the tea, girl.
Yeah, I need to start telling people to please do not send hate to anybody included in this video. That's not what it's meant for.
Yeah, because apparently there's a lot of hate going around with that
Mhm.
Gypsy Rose girl.
It really is, but I wanted to talk about these bones real quick that we found and let you guys know that if your dog's breath smells like shit, this is not sponsored at all. We have had to have Aspen put under to like get the plaque cleaned off of his teeth, and we have tried everything so we don't have to do that again. We tried like the water additives, we put stuff into the food, we've given him different kinds of bones. These are like the real deal from Merrick right here, the Fresh Kisses. They have this double mint, and they also have like this one that Birkin likes. I think it's just coconut. I'm going to link them down below for you guys. Definitely check them out if your dog's breath smells like it.
Yeah, not sponsored. This is actually
Not.
something that we found that works.
We've been using these for like a few months, and we're actually like really impressed. And we were actually really impressed with this one in particular, like right off jump, like after Aspen had like his first one. It was crazy. I was like, maybe it's just because there was a lot of mint in it, but as like time went on, definite.
Listen, we
improvement.
tried that water additive. They gave us a bottle of this stuff. It was like a
$80.
little square. No, girl, it was like $85.
It
It
did
was
not
very
work.
expensive. It did not work.
They
It turned
wouldn't
the
even drink
water
it.
green. It had like spirulina in it. We've tried everything, and that's literally the only thing.
They have to put him under, and it really freaked me out the first time that we had to do it because he is so little. So I'm looking over him right now. He's actually licking one of these bones because that's
He loves them.
how we keep him entertained when we're filming. It's like a parent with melatonin, you think?
Not the melatonin, girl.
Yeah, the melatonin. So the first person that I want to talk about is Gypsy Rose Blanchard
I thought you
because
were over.
am, but she's everywhere on social media. You cannot go on Twitter, you cannot go on TikTok, you cannot go on
everywhere.
Facebook, you cannot go on YouTube without seeing something about Gypsy Rose Blanchard. Eugenia Cooney has said that she is actually going to be meeting up with Gypsy Rose Blanchard and Jeffree Star, and they are all going to hang out, collab, and all of that. And I think I think this is actually a really good idea because obviously Gypsy has gone through some things with like a psycho mother and like that, that kind of situation, the doorbells and all that kind of stuff. Well, what an interesting moment when Gypsy, obviously the mother is going to be there because Eugenia cannot be out of her sight. So maybe she'll be like, "Hey, girl, you okay? Like, is everything fine?
Girl,
Like,
Eugenia's mom's gonna be in the
think?
next room with the cup
Yeah.
up against the wall.
No.
What is she saying?
Look, and
What is she near the bell?
I am not accusing anybody of anything. I just think it's a little weird that the mom's going online saying that her daughter is perfectly healthy and everything is fine.
No.
Ma'am, you are lying.
That's mental
You are
illness.
lying.
If you can look at Eugenia Cooney and say she's fine, especially like if you're a doctor or something, because I want to know if there's people that are okaying this with Eugenia Cooney and her mom.
know.
Like, are they encouraging this behavior? Because her mom's enabling it. Because in my opinion, the mom has everything to gain and nothing to lose by making Eugenia a workhorse. She's live 24/7. That girl, 2 o'clock in the morning, 5 o'clock in the morning. You know who's there? Eugenia motherfucking Cooney.
Coughing and feeling like she broke a rib.
Yeah, girl.
That was scary when I saw that one. So maybe this will be like a good thing, like Gypsy Rose getting together with Eugenia because of the mom. I'm holding out hope that there is going to be some kind of shining thing that comes from this situation.
There's not going to be any silver lining out of this. Like we said in my video, what I think is going to happen, the internet's going to internet. And since Jeffree has such an awful past, Eugenia Cooney, she also has a stigma surrounding her as well. People are going to they're going to drag Gypsy Rose. And if she has a PR team that watches videos about her, if you watch this one because her name's in the tags, girl, run.
Gypsy Rose is going to say, I spent 10 years of my life. How long was she in there? 8 years of my life. And now I'm back and I'm going to do whatever the fuck I want. I think that's going to be the reaction.
I mean,
I think that's what she's going to say.
I'm all for people
think it is.
living in their truth and whatever. And if Gypsy wants to collab with them, that's fine. But I hope she understands the repercussions that are going to come from that because it's not going to be pretty.
What are they going to do?
Girl,
Like, what are they
they're
gonna
they're gonna associate her with Jeffree for the rest of time. She's gonna be this felon that hangs out with racists and all of that. You know how the internet is.
But what do you think they're going to do? Like, what is going to be the content? Are they just going to go on a live stream and ask for some donations?
Listen, there is live streams already dedicated on TikTok. I scroll, and every other one now is about Gypsy Rose and how problematic it is, and girl, let her live. I'm not one of those people that have a problem with her doing a press tour. I think she should be able to tell tell her story.
She has been given an opportunity, and she would be stupid not to
But she
take
needs
it.
to be careful
So-
with the people in which she is doing these collaborations with. That's all I'll say.
I
Why
just
can't
hope
you
that
just
she
do it with
gets-
Bailey Sarian?
I hope she gets like a really good team around her, and that's just not people that are looking out for their own best interest or trying to make a career for themselves.
One thing I will say about Gypsy Rose is
Mm.
I think that she's probably had some kind of like coach or something that has like prepared her for PR and statements and things like that,
Maybe.
because she is very well articulated. And I don't know if it came from her having all these interviews in the past or her mom coaching her or what, but she gives a good interview to me. She's
She does.
entertaining. She always has a good answer. She's very quick with it. She doesn't lag or buffer or anything like that. She's right on top of it.
But you guys are going to have to let us know down in the comment section, what do you think the content is going to be if Eugenia and Jeffrey actually get together with Gypsy? Do you actually
mess.
believe that this is going to happen, or do you think that they're just kind of like using her?
We're going to get more comments of Jeffrey being demeaning and mean to Eugenia, and he'll probably do the same thing with Gypsy because, you know, Jeffree Star thinks he's above and beyond everybody else. I'm not excited for this, and I really hope that that is not something that is going to happen. And I really just hope that this is something that they're saying for clicks and views, which also makes it sick. So.
And the next person that I want to talk about is somebody that we have not mentioned in a good long while. I know that we used to talk about her a lot in 2022. Meredith Duxbury, because she is getting called out right now for several things over on TikTok. But the number one thing that I have seen that she's getting called out for is she's being called the new MIKAYLA NOGUEIRA because she allegedly has lied to her subscribers one too many times
Say it
for her
isn't
followers
true, girl.
followers over on TikTok. She made a video about Kosas. Now, you know that over this past week, if you've been on TikTok and you follow any beauty influencers, everybody was talking about this new amazing Kosas concealer that just changed their lives. It's amazing. It's the best formula they've ever tried.
It's amazing, world changing. It's
Influencer
going to be
gas.
your favorite.
Well, let's
Oh
not
my
forget that
God.
Meredith Duxbury is the one that they were actually like dubbing like influencer gas, because she would always be like,
Yeah,
and it was very much the same with Kosas.
To get my perfect concealer shade, I've been using 4 different concealers. But thank God, Kosas came out with more shades. I'm a Kosas concealer girl through and through. If I have to use 4 concealers to get my perfect match, I will. But lucky for me, I do not have to do that anymore. Kosas just came out with new shades that have cool and neutral undertones. Is this not a perfect match or what? This concealer melts into my skin like butter. The Kosas Revealer Concealer has 38 shades and so many undertones. This is the only concealer that has consistently not creased my under eyes. Look at that beautiful radiant finish. I'm sorry ladies, but I won't be needing you anymore. I got a new girl. I finally feel like I have my perfect match. If before you were like, Kosas girl, I cannot find my right shade for the life of me. Give them another shot because they have so many more cool and neutral undertones. Love ya.
Well, under her post, she did not have paid partnerships, sponsored, none of that. But MIKAYLA NOGUEIRA, the one that is normally being accused of lying and like fishing for sponsorships and just not disclosing at all, had paid partnership
But guess what?
under hers.
Guess what Meredith did have
Around the
under
same
there? Guess
time.
what was the last hashtag at the very, very bottom
Kosas
of that
partner.
description? Yes.
The partner thing.
Yeah, I don't know what it's going to take for these social media influencers, beauty gurus, beauty bloggers to learn that the FTC is coming for them. I don't know where they've been at, where the memo was missed or whatever, but those 12 people that got those letters from the FTC saying if you do this again, we're going to fine you what, $5,000. It was either
was a lot.
$5,000 or $50,000.
It was
I
a
don't
lot.
remember which one. Meredith Duxbury can be right there with Laura, Manny, all of them.
There was somebody actually underneath her post. Let me read it for you right now because I screenshot a few
They
comments.
think that they're above doing what is actually required of them.
No, somebody commented underneath her post and said, at this point, I've got my fingers crossed that the FTC gets on you about how you failed to disclose ads properly. So a lot of people are upset with Meredith Duxbury because
As they should
she
be.
is not being... She said in her video about this that she had to mix all of these different concealers from Kosas together to get her perfect shade. People were commenting like, you have like 400 other concealers because you literally get PR all day, every day, or you just go and buy them yourself. So why are you having to mix 4 things for your perfect
Girl,
shade?
This whole thing with Meredith Duxbury for me, like the hashtag Kosas partner at the bottom is the equivalent of homegirl with that refrigerator. Like
Oh
you're
my
not
gosh.
disclosing properly.
No.
You are being deceptive when you are marketing product
But
to
you know what?
millions of people, Meredith.
Do you know what? At least the concealer worked for Meredith because that refrigerator did not even f***ing turn on.
You want to know why it worked
Didn't
for
turn on,
Meredith?
'cause
Because
she's
she didn't
bored.
lather it all over her damn
bored.
face like a moron.
People are really upset. No, that was not being a moron. That was actually very smart because when she did that, it was completely against everything that was
Moronic.
going on. Moronic all you want. She
Moronic.
has like 18 million
Wasteful.
followers from it.
Wasteful.
18 million followers from it, and she was not doing anything harmful. She was not out here pulling a James Charles and all that. She was just lathering shit on her face and being fucking wasteful. Now, I'm sure there's a lot of people, like parents out there right now over on TikTok, you hear about the Sephora kids, the ones that are just like going in there with their group of friends because the parents dropped them off at the mall. I was dropped off at the mall when I was a teenager and like go hang out and all of that. I don't think I was like destructive.
Oh, girl, but just like Eugenia Cooney, like that's what comes up on my For You page on TikTok now. It's all about Sephora, Ulta, and these 10-year-old kids that are getting drunk elephant and stuff.
Yeah,
like they're gonna ruin their
like when we were growing up, we literally had like Neutrogena as well as Proactive. Now the kids are getting like Drunk Elephant, Sunday Riley, and all of that.
We got Stridex and we got apricots.
No, Noxzema.
I love the smell of Noxzema.
It will make your face feel right.
Yeah, but it also zap every bit of moisture you have in your skin out of it,
like
girl.
a prune. But what I was getting to is I'm sure there are a lot of parents out there that are not happy with Meredith Duxbury because I'm sure that their children, as well as some adults, were participating in this behavior as well because everybody wanted to try the technique. They were literally lathering this foundation on top of them and going through these expensive bottles of foundation so quick. It is wasteful.
Do you
Number
remember
one,
when the whole Jones Road thing happened?
Your pocketbook girl.
My video on Meredith Duxbury and Jones Road still gets views because Bobby Brown punched her card. She told her, you are not using these products right, and you are not demonstrating the proper way to apply our products to your face.
That was one of those that people thought was like reverse marketing because they thought that it was like trash the product so everybody wants to go out and buy it and try it for themselves. Because there were a lot of people behind that as well that were like, I'm buying this. I bought some of it. I just wanted to see what the texture of it was and all of that. I just don't understand why it's so hard for somebody like Meredith to be like, hey, this video was sponsored. This brand wanted to work with me. I actually do love this product. So I'm showing it to you. You know, because it does come off as if she's just taking a paycheck for literally everything because people do comment beneath it and say, are any of your videos not ads?
That's exactly what I was going to say. That's what it is, because if they properly disclose, people would know that every single product they post on their channels and their social medias is a sponsored post, which is fine if you're going to be honest about it and disclose. But Meredith just fails to do that.
Another thing that a lot of people are over on TikTok, I saw Kenya Broadnax talking about this actually, like what to leave in 2023. People that would do like a foundation wear test and literally all they do is like put it on their face and they're like, oh, this is a great formula. I just love this.
Hi, you guys. Welcome to another TED Talk. I'm full of TED Talks today. This is my third TED Talk of the day in Bikini Bottom, and it's only the first day of the year. Anyway, anyhow, let's get started. Things that grind my gears when it comes to makeup content, beauty content that we're going to leave in 2023, as in we're leaving it in yesterday, okay? Number one, when it comes to doing wear tests for foundations and complexion products, actually wear the products for a day or a couple of days. Stop hopping on here, trying a product out, and then gassing it up the first 2 seconds that you use it. Because let's be abundantly clear, most foundations, and I've been in this industry for over 10 plus years, most of these foundations get continuously worse as you wear them throughout the day, okay? And y'all aren't telling that to your followers, but I will. It gets continuously worse throughout the day, okay? Be honest about the foundations. Be honest about the wear test and the longevity of the complexion.
You actually have to wear the product for like 24 hours or however long to know it's a good fucking product.
That is why I believe that TikTok has literally ruined the beauty space, because we have people out here doing reviews that are just them putting it on for the first time, not them using it for 2 weeks, not them actually applying it every single day to see how it works and all that different shit. With TikTok, especially with people like MIKAYLA, you'll see her, oh, I love this product, and then she'll put it in a video a month or two later and be like, I hate this shit.
She forgot what she loved.
That's also deceptive marketing. That they're all liars. And they're all liars. Let me rephrase that. I know that there's going to be people in the comments saying they're not all liars. They're not all liars. I'm just talking about the big people that we talk about all the time. Those people are fucking liars. We have people out here that are really good at what they do, like Britt Clark. I love her videos. She's always very upfront. If something's sponsored, she's always very upfront with her opinions on products. So follow more people like Britt Clark.
Follow Mallory Brooke.
Yeah, Mallory Brooke. I love her. She's so pretty. And she does damn good makeup, girl.
Number two, stop lying to these brands because you want to get on a PR list. Okay, as someone who is on PR lists for brands, it makes me happy. It's a huge accomplishment of mine, but lying isn't going to get you anywhere. Stop lying. Stop lying. If a product doesn't work for you, it doesn't work for you. It doesn't mean it won't work for someone else. But if it does not work for you, stop trying to sell it because you want to get on a PR list or because you're hoping to get a paid sponsorship or paid promo. Stop.
So with all that said, everyone, that is it for this video. If you have made it this far, please let us, number one, know all of your thoughts and opinions about what's going on with Meredith Duxbury and how her audience is turning against her and like literally calling her out for every single video being a sponsored post.
Yeah, don't forget to let us know your thoughts and opinions about Eugenia Okuni and Jeffree Star down below, because I am so fascinated by this. If this is true, I really think that that's going to be to Gypsy Rose's own detriment later. I'm telling you, mark it down now. People are going to riot about it.
Girl, imagine like right after that she goes and hangs out with James Charles. Girl, the internet would be like, go back to prison. Back in there, bitch. Get back. And if you made it this far in the video, please leave us the rain emoji, because I'm looking out the door over there and it looks like it's very gloomy. So I'm going to go edit
It's
this.
looking very moist
and-
outside.
Yeah, moist. We'll see you guys all in our next video. Bye.